Hey, it's Joddie Taylor of SnackySays. Welcome back to my podcast, the SnackySays Podcast. Today I am chatting about being in a time loop. I'm actually out for a walk. You can probably hear, it sounds like I'm about to keel over. I'm actually out for a walk, and as I was walking down the block, I saw a woman walking her dog. Actually, it looked like the dog was walking her, and I was like, wait a minute. I had the same thought yesterday in the same spot. So yesterday I was literally walking like I am now, saw the same woman and her dog, and it reminded me of several years ago on my commute to and from work. It was comical. The same people would be on the bus when I got on the bus. At a stoplight, about 20 minutes in, the bus would stop at a stoplight, and there'd be a gentleman. He would pull up on his bike, the opposite side, and he would put his foot up on the little sidewalk rest and wait for the light to change. I thought I was going a little bit bananas. That's how exact the day was. And there'd be like in the reverse, like coming home, there'd be things that were always the same. And so what does this have to do with you? If you feel like you're stuck in a time loop, you're going for a walk, you're seeing the same woman and her dog, you are commuting to work and you're seeing exactly the same people, it's a little, I don't even know if I can, it's a lot strange. And for me, it didn't feel right. And I realized I need to make a change. Like, nothing against this woman and her dog, but tomorrow when I go for a walk, I'm going to go a different route and change things up so that I'm not seeing the same things and experiencing the same things. Now, I love a time loop. It's actually one of my favorite genres, tropes, insert the correct word here. But living in a time loop is not fun. So anyway, I just thought I'd hit record and chat about that for a couple of minutes. If you feel like you're in a time loop, if you feel like every day is the same and you're happy, then don't take any action. This episode probably isn't for you. But if you feel like you're stuck in a time loop, then take action. Again, for me, tomorrow I'm going to go a different route with my work commute. I just finally had it. I mean, I didn't take an earlier bus because it was already pretty early, and I didn't take a later bus because, believe it or not, that would have made me late. And the bus that I took, that got me to work 30 minutes early. I changed jobs. I changed cities. That's the type of change that I needed, and being in that time loop was probably the sign to switch things up. Okay, if you enjoyed this podcast episode or any of my podcast episodes, please share with a friend or three. And if you haven't already, please subscribe at joddie.substack.com. That's JODDIE.substack.com. Thanks for listening.